Hey everybody, welcome back to Champion Sons in our NCAA football series, where we are the offensive coordinator for the North Texas Mean Green, as we are going to try and continue our winning streak that we have going. We are 7-3 on the season, 5-1 in conference play. We have won 5 games in a row. So we are on a pretty good roll right now. Now in this episode we're facing the top 25 team, the UTSA Roadrunners from UT San Antonio, Battle of I-35. But before that, just take a look at some of the recruits we do have visiting us. Antoine Chase, a 4-star prospect, most likely going to be on the defensive side of the ball. But he is visiting. He's the top prospect we've had our eye on this season. And so a good performance here is going to be big to try to pick him up. Now, keep in mind, for those of y'all who haven't completely kept up with this series, our number one quarterback option, Grant Gunnell, he didn't start the season behind center, but he did take over because of his performance in the game against Georgia. Austin Aune is in there now since Gunnell did get injured. And so that's where we're going to be starting out here, trying to have our backup quarterback beat a top 25 team as Austin rolls out to the right and has some space, but slides down wisely after picking up the first down and making it 1st and 10. Now our offense has been on a pretty decent roll, but we need to avoid the slow starts. When you have your backup quarterback, you want to get going, be efficient, and build up his confidence. So on a 1st and 10, Austin drops back, tries to hit Jair over the middle on a wide receiver screen pass, but they read that one beautifully, and the Roadrunners put a stop to it pretty quickly. So now 2nd and 10. This is our opening drive of the game. The game is 0-0, just 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Austin drops back, finds Ragsdale over the middle, cuts it back to the right side, and he's brought down after a good 18-yard reception. Inside the red zone, a great job by Ragsdale to not only make the catch, but get free and get down the field. And Austin, you got to give him credit. The kid is tough. He does hang in there, face down the hit, didn't let it bother him, and delivered a pretty decent pass. So 1st and 10 now. We're in the shotgun. They bring a blitz, fired over to Roberts, who's hit and brought down. Jake Roberts, our tight end, has had a great season for us so far. And that seems to be continuing with that 12-yard reception as he's brought down at the 1-yard line. 1 yard away from trying to take a lead early in this game. And that's what you need to do when facing the top 25 team. You need to get an early lead. UTSA, they do have 1 loss on the season. They are number 18 in the country. Hand that one off to Attaway. He's going to go in completely untouched, and that's going to give us the lead. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Great run by Austin. Great push by the offensive line to open that hole up. As that will get us an early lead in this one, make it give us a lead by 7-3 after the Roadrunners have their turn on offense. Our next drive out, we fired out to Shorter, and this time he just dropped that one. We're leading by 4. We can't have drops like that happen. He just dropped it. It was right in his lap. Good throw, which is kind of a rare, probably why he dropped it, so surprised by it. But dropped that pass, and now it's 2nd and 10. Austin rolls out to the right, stops and tries to throw, and that's going to be picked off. Picked off by Mayfield, who's going to go walking into the end zone. A pick 6. This game has just been flipped on its head that quickly here. Austin stopped to try to put a throw on, but just got hit as he let it go, and they picked it up out of the air. And so now here we are trailing, trying to rebound after the pick 6. As we're at the about 33-yard line, Austin drops back, fires it to the left side. He's got Alberdine, our backup tight end, for 9-yard reception, and that should be the final play of the first quarter here. As we had the lead until one play took it all away from us, and now we are trailing by 3. So at the end of 1, the score is UTSA 10, North Texas 7. And all we have to attribute to that is a pick 6. So now, 2nd and 1 at the 24-yard line on the plus side of the field. Need to get going, need to rebound solidly. We need a touchdown. A field goal is not going to do it. We can't score field goals against the top 25. We need touchdowns. They bring a blitz. Austin stands in the pocket again, fires it over, and this time he's got Shorter, who makes the catch. He holds on to it for 16 yards right on the sideline. And that's Austin standing in there once again to deliver that ball. And we saw what that can happen to him on the last drive. But this one, it pays off for him, and now we have the ball down at the 7-yard line. Come out in a pistol formation, 3 wide set. Austin has the snap. No pressure. Fires it over to Damon Ward, and he drops one. Oh, looks like our receivers have a case of the old cement hands here, as they're unable to hang on to balls that should be caught. There are 2 passes that should have been caught in this one and just were not. So now we're coming back out in a pistol formation as we have the snap. Austin stands in the pocket, fires it over to Shorter, and this time he holds on. 7-yard touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The Mean Green capture the lead once again. Great throw, great catch in the dangerous area there, but it all paid off. Now after forcing a turnover, we have the ball once again in great territory at the 10-yard line. Austin, it's going to be an option keeper, and he should have handed that one off as he's hit and dropped for a 4-yard loss on that one. And just misread that option play. Just completely misread it. So now it's 2nd and goal, but from the 14-yard line. As we come out set in the shotgun formation, 3 wide. Attaway to the left. He has the snap. Austin stands in, fires it over to the right side. He's got Burns. Roderick Burns, 14 yards for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Our fortunes have changed. The tides have turned. And we went from trailing by 3 to taking the lead by 4 and now extending that out to 11. Now we're going to join ahead here later in the 3rd quarter here. UTSA was able to add on 1 additional field goal. It's 21-13. Attaway throws that one up to Burns down the left side, and he comes down with it. What a catch by Burns. He went up to high point that ball and just used his body to position himself between him and the defender. And he's able to hang on and come down with a big gain down to the 23-yard line on the plus side of the field. Staying in the pistol formation, 2 receivers left. Play action. Austin drops back, fires it over. He's got Shorter once again for 16 yards. Our offense is on the move. That big play has given us some momentum, pushing us forward here. Attaway is 18-27 for just over 200 yards with the touchdowns and an interception. So now coming back out in the pistol, 3 wide. We send Attaway in motion. They bring a blitz. He stands tall, fires it over. Burns and Mayfield go up with it, and Mayfield comes down with the interception. He threw another jump ball. This time Burns got beat out by Mayfield. He had him the first time. That's why you got to trust the kid. But unfortunately, UTSA comes down with it. They drive down and score a touchdown. Now they did go for 2 and failed to get that one. And then we just throw another interception. Just after taking over. Oh, God. Austin risking too much. Our defense pays off for us, though, and holds them to no points. So the score remains 19-21 after that failed 2-point conversion a couple drives ago by the Roadrunners. Austin drops back, fires it over to his fullback, but I can't believe he came back to make that catch. Austin was on the run, but he's got to make a better throw than what he just did right there. Gums was standing right there all by himself, and that poor throw made him come back to catch, and he actually loses 5 yards on that one. So now we're going to come out 5 wide. Austin with the snap, drifts to his right side, fires it over. He's got Bryson Jackson for 15 yards over the middle. We didn't need it all in one chunk, and we didn't get it all, but we got most of it. We had 16 to go, and we got 15. And that's going to make it 3rd and 1 as we come out in a pistol. 2-3 wide set. It's going to be an option keeper, and he should have handed it off. Austin is not reading these options that well. And he's going to get stopped, and that's going to make it 4th and 2 now. And we're going to go ahead and kick a field goal. This is going to be about a 50-yarder as we do line up for this field goal. This will get us about a 5-point lead. That ball is up, and it will be good. The score is 24-19 after Mooney is money and drains that one from deep. So now here comes the Roadrunners offense. They still trail by 5. The score is 24-19. just under 3 minutes to go. The Roadrunners get a good pass off, and they get right over the middle, and they're going to pick up about 13 yards. Zakari Franklin, the good reception as he picks up the first down. That's going to make it 1st and 10. As he now has the school receptions for a season, the record. Congratulations to that kid. So 1st and 10 for the Roadrunners. The Mean Green defense needing to step up. They're going to come out in a shotgun formation. They send their tight end in motion across from left to right. They have the snap, stand in the pocket, fires it over. He got his receiver, but he's hit and brought down immediately. Joshua Cephas picks up 5 yards on that reception, but that's all he got, and he's brought down quickly. Frank Harris for the Roadrunners is 17 of 34 on the day with no touchdowns. Harris has a snap. He's going to hand it off to his running back going right. He hits off one tackler, and they gang up and bring him down. He tried to escape, but he couldn't do it. Traylon Smith had nowhere to go as he's hit quickly and driven into the turf. Now the Roadrunners would pick up another school record by a team member for rushing yards in a single season. So now 3rd and 5, a major 3rd down conversion the Roadrunners are needing. They send their tight end in motion. They have the snap. Harris drops back, fires it deep down the left side, going for it. Man, it's knocked down. That's going to make it 4th and 5. John Davis stepped up and knocked that one away. Frank Harris, 17 of 35 for just over 200 so yards. And none could be bigger than this 4th down conversion they're about to attempt. Harris has the snap, bring a blitz, fires it over the middle, is hit. He's not going to get it. That's going to be turnover on down. The Mean Green will force them to give up the ball. And, you know, they can still use their timeouts. They already used one. The clock is stopped at 1:25. So Austin on the option. Keeper breaks a tackle. Now Austin's got space. Put the nail in the coffin. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Austin from just shy of 40 yards breaks a tackle. And then it was just a foot race to the end zone. Great blocking by the Mean Green offense. And that's going to shoot us into victory lane on this one. It was close there. And yes, UTSA does also pick up a touchdown during junk time. But they were never really a threat at any point to actually come back and take the lead in this one. So the final score was 31-26. Now, granted, like I said, they did add in that touchdown with just seconds remaining. So not much of a fear of them actually coming back at that point. But, you don't really want to allow that happen. You just got to give these kids credit for the way they played for about 59 minutes and 58 seconds. Taking the lead, holding on to it, losing the lead, and then reclaiming it. And not only doing that, but hammering this one home to extend out their lead. And then great job by Austin on that option to break the tackle. Breaking that tackle is everything we needed. So our winning streak does continue. Okay, we are now 8-3 on the regular season, coming into the final game of the season. We don't have a shot at a conference title game. We're not going to get that chance. But at least we can set ourselves up with a decent bowl game. And I don't know, 9-3 could be worthy enough to get into the top 25. I doubt they will just because we're North Texas and the teams we've been playing in conference play haven't been all that tough. But who knows? You still want to go out on the regular season with the win, set yourself up for the bowl season, and then kind of take things from there. So 8-3 on the regular season, 6-1 in conference play, taking on Tulsa, who's not doing all that great for their side of Conference USA. But they're going to be a tough team. You can't take any team for granted. Just because a team may not have that many wins in your conference, may not be bowl eligible and all that fun stuff, does not mean they can't come out and kick your butt. All right, if we relax on any team, look at what happened with Georgia. We almost came back to beat them. It took an interception in the very end of the game for them to beat us. So, got to keep that in mind. And with that in mind, we're going to jump into this one later in the first quarter, trailing by 10. because our offense has been hard to get underway in this first quarter as we hand that one off to Attaway. He's got 16 yards and 3 carries on this chilly evening in Tulsa as we take on the Golden Hurricanes here. And it's 2nd and 1 from our own about 29-yard line. Austin comes out in a shotgun formation, 3 wide, has the snap, fires it quickly over to Ward, who makes the catch and is hit hard and brought down after a gain of 10. Damon Ward with his 2nd catch of the night, giving about 19 yards on 2 catches so far. So just over a minute and a half remaining in the first quarter. We do still trail 10-0 here. I'm looking to try and cut into this Hurricane lead. Now on 1st and 10, we throw it over to Shorter on the right side. They brought a heavy blitz and a great job to get that pass off. Shorter positioning his body to prevent the defender from jumping that route. Good job by that kid as we now got a 1st and 10 from about the 50-yard line. Going to be in a pistol shotgun formation, has the snap. Austin stands back, fires it over to the right side, and that one's going to be intercepted. Williams jumped the route. And here he comes down the sideline. Jair Shorter and Austin team up to bring him down. And that's not what you want to see. We've had a struggle on offense all night, and then we just throw our first interception of the evening. And so now we're trailing 17-0 as we advance on up into the second quarter, still trying to get on the dang board. It has been hard enough without turning over the ball to get on the board, and then you can't throw an interception like we did before. So just about 5.5 minutes remaining in the first half here. Still, we trail 17-0 now. Trying to slow down the pace of this game, we hand that one off to Attaway up the middle, bouncing off blockers, picking up 8 yards. Oscar Attaway having a pretty good night, 6 carries for 33 yards, just about 5.5 yards per carry. So now under 5 minutes remaining in the second. We're going to be in a pistol formation, 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends. Has the snap, they bring a blitz. Austin rolling out to his right. He's chased and he's going to be brought down for a sack. Oh, a shoestring tackle. Thought we had enough speed to get around that edge right there. Just unable to do so. And so now it's 2nd and 17. Hey, trailing by 17, 2nd and 17. Not too shabby. Now from the pistol, play action. Austin rolling out to his right again. Fires it down the sideline. It's going to be intercepted by Davis this time. Another interception. Austin, oh my goodness, not seeing the whole field, and this is why we pulled him out before. Now our defense did stop them from scoring, so here we are back out on offense again, still trailing by 17. Firing that one over to Jake Roberts over the middle, and he's going to pick up some solid yards, 6 on that catch, as that's going to make it 2nd and 4 from the 25-yard line on the plus side of the field here. Score still 17-0, trying to get one in before halftime. Austin has the snap. He's going to take off up the middle himself and slides down at about the 15-yard line here. And that's going to make it 1st and 10, so the clock will stop temporarily. 1:37 seconds remaining in the second. We come set. It's going to be a shotgun. 3 wide formation. Burns, slot right. Austin has the snap. Scans over the field. Rolling out, fires it over. He's got Damon Ward who comes down with the catch. A tough catch to make in traffic, but he holds on. And that's going to get us down to the 3-yard line. A catch at 12 yards. Sets us up with 1st and goal here. Now Austin's going to spread them out. 4 wide. He has the snap. They bring a blitz off the edge. Fires it over the middle to Ward, and he's hit before he could get in. So 2nd and goal. This time he picks up about 2 yards on that catch. So 2nd and goal from the 1. Going in the hurry-up offense. 4 wide still. 3 receivers right. Hands off to Attaway at the middle. Oscar Attaway into the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. As we finally get on the scoreboard and cut into their lead. It took us long enough. So now we're going to jump ahead here into the third quarter, 8 minutes remaining. We're on great field position after a turnover, as we have it at about the 15-yard line, give or take. And we get that first run for a few yards up to the 10. So I guess we started around the 13. So 2nd and 7 now from the 10-yard line. Austin's going to be in a shotgun. 4 wide, 2 receivers each side. Burns, slot left. Jackson, slot right. Has the snap. Fires it over to Attaway, and he's hit. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of just a few yards. So that's going to make it 3rd and 4 now. Still not wanting to get field goals. We need touchdowns. Our defense has done decent enough to hold them to the 17 after the bad position with the 2 interceptions that we threw. So now we need to repay them and get touchdowns. From the shotgun, Austin fires it over. He's got 2 yards shorter into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Austin is only 14 of 18. He's had 4 incompletions. Downside is 2 of those were interceptions. And after we scored that touchdown, we did miss the extra point. So here we are now still trailing 17-13, though, since our defense has done a great job at keeping them out of the end zone this second half. Throw that one over to Ward. He got hit hard right as he tried to make that catch. And that one falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line on the plus side of the field. We're going to be in a pistol formation. Making changes at the line. Austin has a snap. They bring a blitz. Fires it over the middle. He's got Ward once again, and this time he hangs on to it for 15 yards. Damon Ward. He's got 48 yards on 5 catches so far tonight as we're trying to take the lead with the touchdown here. Inside the red zone at the 17. From the shotgun formation, Robert, slot right, has the snap, quick throw. He's got Burns, who gets hit and driven down at the 3-yard line. Great play. They brought a blitz, so we knew we had at least one guy that should have been open. Austin did a good job to find him in the space, and that's going to make it 1st and goal from the 3-yard line now. Austin comes out in a shotgun formation, 4 wide. Jackson, slot right. Hands off to Adway up the middle, pushing forward, and he's going to be stopped. I don't know how they said he didn't get in. Adway's got 62 yards on 15 carries. 2nd and goal, really 2nd and mere inches from the goal line. We're going to come out in a 2 tight end pistol formation. Hands it off to Adway again, lowering his shoulder, and this time he's stopped for no gain. 3rd and goal now. They're saying it's the 1-yard line, but really we got about 6 inches to the end zone here. So 3rd and goal. We're going to come out in a shotgun, try to get them, not so much spread out, but get them on the move. They bring a blitz, fired over to Burns quickly. Touchdown, Mean Green. We've got the lead. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. They brought the house, and Austin stood in the pocket. Great job finding his open receiver and delivering that pass. So that allowed us to claim the lead. Now here we are in the 4th quarter, just over 7 minutes. Score is still 20-17. Firing it over to Burns real quickly, and he picks up only a couple yards on that reception. He's got 45 yards on 6 catches with the 1 touchdown from earlier. So now we're still on the plus side of the field at the about 41-yard line here, coming out in the pistol formation. Hand that one off to Adway. He's got space open over the middle, and the shoestring tackle brings him down after 8 yards. He's now up to 85 yards on the night, trying to seal the deal with a 100-yard performance. So just 15 yards shy. We'll see if we can't get him that over the rest of the course of this evening. So now we're staying in the shotgun. Still going to be 3 wide as we have the snap. Austin rolls to his right side and nowhere to go with it, and he's going to get sacked for a 9-yard loss. And normally I'd be upset about that, but the mere fact he probably could have thrown an interception right there and didn't, I'm going to take that as a small little, victory loss. Moral victory, if you will. So 2nd and 19, play action. Austin has a man deep down the right side. He's got Burns, but he drops it. Oh, man. Roderick Burns had it in his hands. That was a good throw by Austin on that wheel route, and Burns just could not come down with it. So 3rd and 19, spreading them out 5 wide. Austin has the snap, fires it over while on the move, and just completely inaccurate with it. That's going to make it 4th and 19, and we would have to punt that ball away. Now here we come later in the game with Tulsa with their last-minute possession here. 1 minute remaining, 1st and 10, and they throw that one out to the left, and it's going to be dropped. And that's going to make it 2nd and 10. 1 minute, 12 seconds remaining in this game. The score is still 20-17. As Tulsa's going to be in the shotgun. They're going 4 wide here. As they had the snap. Drop back, fires it over to the left side, and that one's almost intercepted. John Davis with the deflection. had his hands on it, just couldn't come down with it, but still stopped the pass. So 3rd and 10 now. They're coming out, staying in the shotgun, 3 wide only this time. As they have the snap, bring a blitz. He gets the pass off. Oh my God, dang it. Sean Thomas Faulkner jumped up, had both hands on it, and dropped it. And so that's going to make it a 4th and 10 here. Like I said, 1 minute remaining. They have 0 timeouts left, Tulsa does. Now they have the snap, fire it deep over the middle. They got a man on a diving catch. And that's going to be 1st and 10. Sam Crawford Jr. picks up big yards. He's got 3 catches now for 80 yards on the day. At the 40-yard line, under 1 minute remaining. They send their tight end out wide. Has the snap, standing in the pocket, fires it deep over the middle again. Almost intercepted. How many of these things do we have to drop? Keelan Crosby had it in his hands. Davis Brin has been lucky to not throw an interception in 3 of the last 4 passes. So Tulsa, sticking with the wide formation, has the snap. Fires it out to the left side. They make the catch and get out of bounds quickly. 8-yard gain by Ezra Naylor, his 2nd catch of the evening. He makes it 3rd and 2 from the 32-yard line here. On the plus side of the field, staying in the shotgun. Brin has the snap. Stands in the pocket, fires it over the middle. They make the catch. No, he dropped it. He did drop that one. So 42 seconds remain on the clock, and they are going to kick a field goal to try and tie this one up. But keep in mind, we got 3 timeouts, 42 seconds in college football. We can make things happen. That ball is up, and it does go through the uprights. This game is tied, ladies and gentlemen. 39 seconds remain now. This is going to be a fun finish at this point. Fun race to that finish line. 34 seconds remaining after the kickoff. We are at the 30-yard line, coming out in a shotgun, 3 wide. Austin trying to bring him all the way back for the victory. Hits Burns over the middle. Roderick Burns deep over the middle, all across the 50. He's got 72 yards on 7 catches after that one. And that's going to make it 1st and 10. We do use 1 timeout, though. 30 seconds remaining here as we have this snap. Fires it quick to Jake Roberts. Bouncing off, guys. Jake Roberts down to the 23-yard line. 12 big-time gain on that one. Austin, 22 of 31, 222 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Now we're going quick, letting some time run off as we have the snap. Austin takes off up the middle, slides down at about the 15-yard line, and we will use 1 timeout there. So 2nd and 4. There's 20 seconds remaining. Really, at this point, the smart play would just be run the ball, set them up with an opportunity to kick the field goal, and let's see if we can go home with a win here. Hand it off to Attaway. Up the middle, he stumbles, holds his feet, pushing forward, and brought down at the 14-yard line. Or not 14-yard, brought down at about the 4-yard line. And there's only 14 seconds left. Now, we are actually going to go ahead and let this clock run down. I don't want to risk anything more. We've had too many bad stuff happen in the last seconds. And we're going to try to let this thing go to a field goal here. 4, 3. Call the timeout. There it is. And so here we go with the field goal opportunity to win the game. Mooney, can he be money once again? And the kick is up, and you can put it in the bank. Mooney is money, as that's going to give the Mean Green the lead, 23-20. With 1 second remaining, we do have to kick the ball off. And here comes the return for the Hurricanes. They take it out of the end zone. They're at the 20, bouncing off guys, still going, and brought down at the 22, and the Mean Green will win. Game number 9 on the season. 7 wins in a row for the Mean Green. What a regular season we've had. What a way to finish it. That was intense. And that should set us up for an awesome bowl game opportunity. So we will not get the conference title game because we did lose to Tulane. But, you know, a great job overall this season. Austin still turnover heavy after taking over for Gunnell and his injury against Rice. But, hey, even with the turnovers, we still pulled out the wins. It's a testament to our defense, holding some of these guys when momentum was completely against them. So a great job by this team. 9-3 on the regular season. It'll be interesting to see where we end up in the bowl game. Now, while we do get ready to see who will be playing in bowl week, I do want to remind y'all to hit the subscribe button if you have not hit it already, and hit the thumbs up button if you did like today's episode. And then hit that little bell icon so you're notified of all Champ and Sons content, whether it's our next episode where we'll take on the Volunteers of Tennessee or any of our Madden 24 stuff we got going on the channel as well. But I will see y'all in the next episode as we go to the AutoZone Liberty Bowl against the Tennessee Volunteers. It should be a fun one. It should be an interesting one. I will see y'all then. Have a good day, everybody. As always, stay safe, and, well, y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.